What's going on, guys? It is 7:17 p.m. on the east coast of the United States, Florida to be exact. And this is a little later stream than normal. Normally I do my streams during the day when my wife is at work, but now she's watching a little bit of a show called Outlander, which I'm sure I would like, but I just felt like streaming. So how's it going? What's up, JJ? Good to see you, man. So yeah, I figured maybe an hour, a little longer. Don't know what I'm going to be doing right now, so let me turn up my PC volume. There we go. There we go. Good job. I'm still up at midnight. Greetings from the UK. Nice, Ethan. Nice. All right, I got a couple crates. I'm guessing credits, crafting parts, and duplicate. What do you guys think? Duplicate, crafting parts, and credits. How about this celebration? Oh shit. Nope, didn't mean to click that. Am I seeing things, or did the Resistance win this week? Master of Muppets? I have no idea. Honestly, I have not been following the whole faction wars whatsoever. Let's see. Let's see. Man, dude, trolling is a long game. Trolling is a long game, man. You just fucked up. That's not fun. Okay, here's the secret. If you're gonna troll in a live stream, it's a long game, man. You gotta play it. You gotta have fun with it. You gotta fuck with people. It made people think you're just an idiot. You can't just come on here and say something dumb, something offensive. You know, it's kind of dumb. All right, let's get some strike going. HelloGreedo, you should review Blade Runner next. Charles Harwood. That is probably on the list for sure. The thing with Movie Mondays is that I'll probably have a tendency to just review movies that I love first. You know what I mean? Because there's like a list of movies that I have written down that I want to talk about so bad. Eventually, I think... Eventually, I'll probably dive into movies that I just absolutely can't stand, or ones that I'm iffy about, or ones that, you know, I haven't talked about in a long time because I've just completely forgotten about them. I saw that the Nostalgia Critic actually uploaded a Mars Attacks video today, which is kind of neat. I completely forgot about that movie. A funny thing about Mars Attacks, it came out when I was... you know what? I'm going to look that up. What year did Mars Attacks come out? Mars Attacks. 96. So I was 10 years old in 1996, and that would have put me in elementary school, I think, right? Yeah. And my mom actually got me out of school early because I wanted to go see Mars Attacks, and we went and saw Mars Attacks together. I played a little hooky to go see a horrible movie. No, it was fun. It was a fun movie. But yeah, eventually, man, eventually I will, I'll get around to Blade Runner. I think this coming Monday, I'm going to be doing, you know, the movie The Post that's coming out on Friday? I'm actually going to go see it on Saturday. So, yeah, I think the next movie Monday will be about The Post. Just because it'll be topical, I would have just seen it, you know what I mean? But, no, I do have a very long list of films I want to talk about in Movie Monday. Where is the enemy? Are you liking the Jaguars' chances to beat the Steelers? We beat them once already, man. We beat them once already. And we have an incredible defense. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Very hopeful. Oh, whoa! What? That was a ridiculous shot. Good evening to you as well, Enclave Soldier. Thanks for the name of the album where the beginning of the tune of the last night's... Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Castile Fete. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, all of the music that I use and... What the hell is that guy just instantly headshotting me? That does not seem right. Yeah, all the music that I use, if you're curious what it is, all you have to do is Google Far Far Away album, and you will find it. Crazy Crab, thank you so much for the first super chat of the evening, man. I greatly appreciate that channel support. I truly do. The robot did not read it, but I do truly appreciate that silent support, man. I hope you're having a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever the hell you are on planet Earth. John Williams confirmed to be scoring episode 9. Ethan. That doesn't, I mean, yeah. I kind of expected that, I guess, but it's cool that it's actually 100% confirmed. Don't know who thought it might not happen. I don't know. There's no way. There is no way this guy's not cheating, right? You saw that 3 times in a row. One shot, headshot from around the corner. Did you guys see that? FPS Piff? Do you think he's just really good? What do you guys think? I've been playing video games my whole life. I ain't never seen no guy that goddamn good. Man, I wish I could give you $5. Nope. I just want you to tune in, man. They're good to go. What is the one thing from the prequels you wish the originals had? Alpha Q. That's a tough question, man. That's a tough question. Jar Jar Binks. Next! Hey, Greedo, if you're really Seth MacFarlane, you would tell us, right? I already told you, Shrub. I already told you, man. I'm going to play some Galactic Assault because I don't want to get into another match with a headshot bot. HG, what is your favorite score from the whole Star Wars series? Zach Irving. The throne room theme at the end of A New Hope. Love it. Absolutely love it. Jar Jar stream. Yeah, I know, Cole. I've been wanting to do a Jar Jar Binks stream for a long time. I have a Jar Jar Binks mask, and I want to, the way I want to do it, alright? Obviously, well, some of you might not know this, but the webcam that you're looking at right there is actually a pre-recorded 10-minute looped video. It's not an actual webcam. Sorry to burst your bubble. Oh yeah, I actually need to change that because you can see the bookshelf behind me. I don't have that bookshelf behind me anymore. God, this fucking game. What's going on? But yeah, I want to do a Jar Jar Binks live stream and record myself in the Jar Jar Binks mask, right? And then just do a really shitty overlay, like a live stream overlay. Just hand draw it, just make it look really shitty, and then talk in Jar Jar Binks' voice for an hour. I think that would be a blast. Really stupid. You're saying big doo-doo. You also say people gonna die?
The Force will be with you. Always.
EYYY Greedo. Happy Wednesday, man. Hope the week is going well.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you, man. Chris today. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. I hope you're having a great Wednesday as well. The robot read it, and I'm going to read it too, even though I basically just said, hey, Greedo. Happy Wednesday, man. Hope the week is going well. Well, the week is going really well. Really well. Yesterday, me and my wife had a doctor's appointment to see our little baby daughter again. This is our, I don't know, 4th ultrasound. Everything, 10 fingers, 10 toes. Everything's good, man. We saw, it was crazy. I mean, like, this whole experience has just been kind of a mind-blowing, completely mind-blowing experience. Like, to be able to see this human being inside of another human, I don't know, it's just I can't even describe it. It's so fucking cool, man. But Chris, thank you so much for the support, and I hope you're doing well as well. Is that incorrect grammar? I hope you're doing well as well. I guess, but thanks, Chris. Oh shit. Do you like Hoth more or Crate more? Nothing. I prefer Crate when I'm playing this game. Hoth. Holy shit, 60? I've never seen 60 before. Hoth is actually one of my least favorite Galactic Assault maps. If I don't know, it doesn't do much for me. I definitely prefer Crate. What's your favorite war movie? Caretaker Wanted. What's up, Caretaker? I would probably say Saving Private Ryan, but on a completely different level. Dunkirk is kind of its equal, in my opinion. I like the films for way different reasons. What the hell is up with me tonight? I can't hit shit. Yeah, Saving Private Ryan, and Dunkirk, I guess. I mean, I don't know. And then I'll throw Band of Brothers in there, even though it's not a war movie. It's a war series. It's if you guys have never seen Band of Brothers, you're in for a treat. Experiencing Band of Brothers for the first time. You should watch it.
Every scratch on those walkers is a mark of shame. You understand?
I thought I saw somebody. I guess I didn't see somebody. Why the hell was that guy shooting at me? Oh, he wasn't shooting at me.
The Force will be with you. Always.
When is part 2 of the current CCW arc coming? Open mouth smile.
Hey, movie critic dude, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. All right, make sure this rocket launcher is covered. Movie critic dude, thank you so much for the channel support. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it as well. When is part 2 of the current the Clone Wars? Oh, when is part 2 of the Clone Wars arc coming? What? Tomorrow's Thursday. I'm gonna say Friday. I'll put it on Friday. I have not watched the episodes yet, so I'll probably watch them super early Friday morning, and then write my reviews and hopefully have them by like lunchtime on Friday. But yeah, man, plan on that going up Friday, hopefully around lunchtime. That's kind of what I'm shooting for right now. Actually, tomorrow I want to upload a prequels filming locations video, because I did a filming locations video for the original trilogy, and I think it'd be kind of fun to continue that series. You know, do a prequels, do a Force Awakens, jeez, man, I'm sucking. Do a Force Awakens, do the Last Jedi, do Rogue One. You know, kind of neat. Continue that series. You'd be surprised. There's a lot more filming locations in the prequels than you might think.
Boba Fett v Captain Phasma. Who lives? Who dies?
Max Harrison, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the channel support. Boba Fett versus Captain Phasma. Who lives? Who dies? Oh my! Somebody needs to kill that X-wing up there. That's just dominating. I'm gonna say Boba just because I like Boba, but Captain Phasma's armor would Captain Phasma's armor deflect those little rockets?
Not looking forward to Han Solo film. More looking forward to a Rian Johnson trilogy. Hope it does not get delayed because of fan reception of TLJ.
Hey Vincent, thank you so much. Give me one sec, man. Max, I'm just gonna go with the popularity contest in my own brain, and I'm gonna say Boba Fett. I'm just gonna go with my own personal choice. Nothing to do with any specifics, weaponry or armor. I'm just gonna go with Boba for that beautiful jetpack. Boba Fett, Superman flying, raining down hellfire on Captain Phasma. Damn it! But thank you so much, Max. I do appreciate that channel support. And Vincent Curtis, thank you as well. Not looking forward to Han Solo film, more looking forward to a Rian Johnson trilogy. Hope it does not get delayed because of fan reception of The Last Jedi. I wouldn't worry about that, Vincent. I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, I actually started writing a video today about box office information. Box office, overall box office, god damn it, domestic and worldwide for Star Wars movies in general, and other movies in general. People, like, there's this weird rumor going around that The Last Jedi did horrible at the box office. It did not. It did not at all. It did better than Rogue One. It's what like the 20th, something highest grossing movie of all time so far in theaters.
501st Copper. Congrats to you and Mrs. HG for soon-to-be parents. And wait, hear from your super secret source about super secret news like a P9 script leaks and ships in the marketplace.
Nice. Sapity? Did I say that correctly? Sapity? Sapati? Sapity? I'm going to say Sapity. Thank you so much, man. Give me 1 second. But Vincent, I would not worry about it being delayed. I wouldn't worry about that. The reception overall was positive. It was. Oh, video output low. Weird. That's fucking weird. Why has it been doing that recently? Doesn't make any sense. My upload speed and download speed is 940. I have fiber internet. It should not be doing this shit. I wonder if it's YouTube side. I don't know. But yeah, Vincent, I'm not too excited for the Han Solo movie. I'm more nervous than anything. And I'm way more excited for the original Rian Johnson trilogy that's going to be coming out. Because, you know, it's just a clean slate. It's an open slate. We have no idea what the hell it's going to be about. And for that, I am intrigued. But I appreciate that support, Vincent. I truly do. And I hope this stream is not crashing. For whatever reason, the video output is super low. And I don't know why. And Sapity, thank you so much as well. Hey, HG and fellow 501st Trooper. Congrats to you and Mrs. HG for... Oh, wait. For soon-to-be parents, and we hear from your super secret source about super secret news like Episode 9 scripts leaks and shifts to the marketplace. Well, I appreciate the kind words, man. It's exciting times for sure. Exciting and kind of nerve-wracking times. Very nerve-wracking times.
Captain Plasma Chrome Dome during their fight. That's so a nickname in the Ninja Turtles called the Shredder.
Oh shit! I got him. Movie critic dude, give me 1 sec. But yeah, Sapity, my super secret source, informed me that Darth Vader's ghost, Anakin Skywalker, is going to be in Episode 9. My super secret source also told me that Captain Phasma is not actually dead. And also, my super secret source told me that General Grievous is actually going to make a cameo in Star Wars Episode 9, Black Diamond. That is what the film is going to be called. You heard it here first. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and give a big thumbs up if you like the video, and if you don't like the video, that's okay too. But subscribe, you might like my other videos, my super secret source. I know a lot because my super secret 4chan internet source told me. So dumb. But thank you so much, Sapity. Woo! I am not doing well in this game. Shit. Oh! And movie critic dude, did you roll your eyes when Finn called Captain Phasma Chrome Dome during their fight? That's so a nickname when the Ninja Turtles called... Wait, what? Oh, that's a nickname when the Ninja Turtles call... That's what they call Shredder? Really? No, I actually didn't roll my eyes at that part. The way I looked at it was... You know, in the original trilogy, Leia calls Chewie a walking carpet. You know, there's a lot of goofy stuff, lines like that. Flyboy, you know? No, I didn't roll my eyes. I mean, it's a little goofy, right? But there's other goofy lines of dialogue and kind of roundabout insults that have been thrown around in Star Wars films. So, it fit. I thought it fit. I was very surprised to hear people that were so, like, pissed off about it. I mean... it's like people forget about lines of dialogue that are equally as goofy in the films that they love, you know? They kind of block them out because they grew up with it, I suppose, but... No, I didn't roll my eyes. I didn't mind it at all. Yeah, there you go. Just like clankers or bucket heads. Exactly, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Same kind of goofiness. It's always been there. Super secret source with that super secret sauce. My super secret source told me that there's the blue milk is actually from the Plantacino system, and that is gonna make the Plantacino system is gonna make a big comeback in episode 9. We heard of the Plantacino system in Marvel Comic 1992 edition 17. Volume A, and the Plantacino system is without a doubt coming back in episode 9. I can't wait. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give a big thumbs up.
What's the plan?
Defeat! Is this going to be another stream where I do not win another single game?
Our
Oh well.
mission is over.
What's up, Raymond? What do you think season 2? Oh, season 2, the number 2, will have. I have no idea. I have zero speculation. I'm assuming it's going to be something with, it could be something with Rogue One. That'd be kind of neat. Rogue One. We don't have anything Rogue One wise in this besides Death Troopers, I guess. And yeah, that's it, right? No, I'd like to see some some Rogue One action. Man, I'm so sick of Hoth. But I don't know. I really don't know. They'll probably have. If I had to guess, I would say it'll maybe be Rogue One. I mean, this is just me thinking out loud. I have no privy to any information. Or maybe something to do with The Last Jedi, even, They might continue to ride the newest Star Wars film train, What else, what would they do with The Last Jedi? If it was The Last Jedi, what would they do? What map? What map? I mean, we have Crate. I'm trying to think what else would be cool. I can't think of anything. Octu. You just have a little tiny island. It'd be kind of fun. No, I think a Rogue One map would be cool. The map that I really want to see, man, is a Cloud City map. I think Cloud City not being in this game really puts a big frown on my face, because I want to play some Cloud City,
We'll stick together. Imperial armored transports.
What can you reveal about yourself without spoiling the channel? Just a little, please, I'm dying. Well, you gotta ask specific questions, man. I don't know what you want to know.
HelloGreedo, you always have such insight for Star Wars videos. Thank you, and may the Force be with you.
Oh, dude, Jared Montag, thank you so much for the kind words, man. And the channel support there. That means a lot. The robot read it, Jared, and I'm going to read it as well. HelloGreedo, you always have such insightful Star Wars videos. Thank you, and may the Force be with you. Well, may the Force be with you as well, Jared. And, dude, those kind words mean the world. They truly do. And the channel survives because of you guys, for sure. I've always said that, like, I do a lot of non-HelloGreedo stuff, and that support just allows me to free up some time and do my favorite thing in the world, which is make videos for you guys and do some streams, But I appreciate the shit out of that, Jared, and I hope you're having a good one. May the Force be with you as well. What's the first letter of your first name? Emmett Lewicki? Epsilon. Is that even that's a Greek letter, right? Do you think Red Letter Media will do an Episode 8 Plinkett review? Sam Skywalker. I sure hope so. If I had to guess, I would say yeah. I think they're oh shit. I think they're going to continue doing Plinkett Star Wars reviews. At least I hope so. As much as I like Plinkett, I think I just prefer Red Letter Media. They're like Half in the Bag series or Best of the Worst. I mean, I love those series. I've said it before, Red Letter Media is my favorite channel on YouTube, and it's like, for me, it's like, people look forward to like a Game of Thrones season, I look forward to Red Letter Media videos as much as that. Like, I love Red Letter Media, man.
Stand together.
Did you notice that everyone is doing the clickbait dance with Solo at the moment? The Zombie Slayer. No! I haven't been paying attention to very many other Star Wars YouTubers in the past, like, week or two. Just been, well, since Christmas and the holidays, really. Just been busy. What's going on with Solo and clickbait? A lot of nonsense. Does HG need to pull out the clickbait dance once again? Does HG need to make a super secret inside source Han Solo clickbait video? I might need to. Might need to. Damn, man. Keep dying.
Let's go.
I'm sick of dying in this game.
Things are tough.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Did you see the new Star Wars had Facebook videos?
Hey, Raymond, thank you. Oh, damn, there goes my body. Raymond, thank you so much for the channel support, man. Did you see the If Star Wars Had Facebook videos? No.
We're a team.
No, I've never heard of it. Let me write that down. That actually sounds pretty intriguing. If Star Wars had Facebook. I'm not going to copy it, of course. Had Facebook. Just want to see what that is. That's kind of a cool sounding idea. I like that. No, I've never heard of that, but I appreciate the channel support and the recommendation. Maybe some of you guys have already seen it, or maybe you are as intrigued as me. But I appreciate that, Raymond. Oh, come on. Adventure Archives. Hey, Greedo, loved your National Park video. Have you thought about visiting some Star Wars filming locations? I've thought about it. It would be fun to take big trips somewhere, like the Norway one might be for Hoth. Might be my #1 kind of place that I want to go to, because I really want to go to Norway in general. I just think that would be so much fun. But yeah, I've thought about it. Eventually, I'll probably make my way somewhere, or you know, I could go to Redwoods and see where they shot some indoor. I was out in San Francisco in in early November, and I really regret not going, like, at least kind of going out of my way and going to, like, the Redwoods to see them, you know? Maybe next time. Maybe next time.
The Force will be with you.
These things don't die fast.
Hi HG Grin TLJ Blu-ray Rumor 27. You think we will get or need a commentary from Ryan J? If ever a film needed a director's commentary, this is like TLJ, but those who didn't may. Appreciate to hear his decision making.
Hey, Tony Zotti, Starisma Tone, thank you so much for the channel support, man. It's good to see you. Hope all's going well. Oh, nice. There we go.
The Force will
Okay.
be with you.
Oh, one sec.
Always.
Mr. Greedo, I once drunk ran from a lady after telling her she was disgusting for smoking while pregnant. You ever been in a fight? Really, Lucas, by the way, smiley face.
Jorge, thanks, man. Give me one sec. Tony Zotti, the robot Reddit, I'm going to read it too. Hi, HG, the TLJ Blu-ray rumored March 27th. Do you think we will get or need a commentary from Ryan Johnson? If ever a film needed a director's commentary, this is it. I like TLJ, but those who didn't may appreciate to hear his decision making. I am always one who appreciates a good commentary. That's the first I've heard of the rumor, March 27th. I guess that would make sense, because The Force Awakens, I think the Blu-ray came out, I want to say it came out in April. Could be wrong about that. But March 27th is close enough. But, no, yeah, I would love to hear commentary from Rian Johnson. It's like you said, the decision-making process. You know, I don't know how in depth he would go with that, but I would absolutely love it. And the thing is, you know, Rian Johnson's original cut of the film, I think, was 3 hours long. And I know we're not going to get it. But I would absolutely love a, like, not a director's cut, but like a full-length extended cut of The Last Jedi.
One, I recommend you the Captain Phasma comic. It's great. Phasma Luke spoke to. Is Obi-Wan from TPM stronger than Kylo or Rey, in your opinion?
Hey, the Wolfman, good to see you. Give me 1 sec. But yeah, Tony, I would think we would get a commentary track. I really don't know. Didn't Rogue One have a commentary track, but Force Awakens did not have a commentary track? At least my copy, I don't think does. I think that kind of stuff is a must, you know, in a bonus feature thing with something as big as Star Wars, you know. But I hope so. Fingers crossed. Also, fingers crossed for that March 27th release day. That's pretty soon. Actually, pretty close to my daughter's expected due date, which would be kind of neat. The movie would have to wait, of course. But Tony, I appreciate that channel support, and I hope you're doing well, man.
I don't like the effing dad.
Raymond. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. I got 3 super chats. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I gotta help these guys. Come on, grenade. Oh, that was a misspent throw. Oh well. Jorge McDonald. Mr. Greedo, I once drunk ran from a lady after telling her she was disgusting for smoking while pregnant. You ever been in a fight? Real name Lucas, by the way. It's been a long time since I've been in a legitimate fight. I mean, I've been in a tussles, like little, like in the Navy and with some friends. You know, you always end up fighting with your friends, right? Right? You always end up fighting with your best friends. That's kind of like, that's some goofy ass fucking masculine nonsense, but it's true. At least, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of funny. But, yeah, I don't understand the smoking while pregnant thing, man. Like, you got this precious little thing in you. You got this life that's relying on your life. And if your life isn't doing too well, then that thing's life isn't going to do too well. I've never understood it, man. I've never understood it. I mean, I get it from an addiction level. But I don't, it's weird. Weird. Weird, weird, weird.
Cannot hold the hangars. Withdraw into the base. Take positions in
My name's Lucas, by the way, not Jorge. I appreciate that, Lucas. Thank you for the channel support, man. And Wolfman, I recommend you the Captain Phasma comic. A lot of people have recommended that to me, even the book. It's great. Phasma whoops Boba. Oh. Is Obi-Wan from the Phantom Menace stronger than Kylo or Rey in your opinion? I don't really think of those kind of questions, like who's stronger, who would win in a fight. That for whatever reason, I don't really think about those questions. I mean, I kind of look at it from a character perspective. Who's more fun to watch? That's more what I'm into. And Kylo Ren is more fun to watch than both Rey and Obi-Wan Kenobi, in my opinion, by far.
The Anakin and Obi-Wan dynamic in Clone Wars. I've always felt it succeeds in their relationship dynamic where the prequels didn't.
Hey, Veller. Veller. Thank you so much, man. Give me 1 sec. But who? Okay, I'll just give an answer. Who do I think would win? I'm going to say Kylo Ren, because he's fucking ruthless. He's a loose cannon, ruthless dude. Does not give a shit about being good. He just wants to get the job done. So I'm going to say Kylo Ren is kind of the dominant force. How about that? How about that? Kylo Ren fan club. But thanks, Wolfman. And Raymond, I don't like the effing Jags. But Raymond, I like the effing Jags. Go Jags. Wait, does this guy have a hood on? Is that the first I've seen this? Maybe I haven't been paying attention. Interesting. That's kind of neat. Jags are going to the Super Bowl. Mark my words. They just got to get through the Steelers and then probably the Patriots. Avalier, how are you liking the Anakin and Obi-Wan dynamic in the Clone Wars? I've always felt it succeeds in their relationship dynamic where the prequels didn't. I agree. As little as I've seen. How many arcs have I seen now? I'm trying to think. Have I gone through like 6 arcs by now? I feel like it's probably about 6. And yeah, that's one of the aspects that I absolutely love about the series, is the dynamic between Anakin and Obi-Wan. And the, oh shit, we got 2 villains on the map. And the dynamic between Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. Like, I like the rule-breaking side of Anakin. He doesn't really play by the rules. He's a loose cannon in his own way. Following orders, he does to a point, you know. And it's kind of fun to see like the splintering of like the Jedi mindset. Obi-Wan sticks to the books for the most part. Anakin he just throws those books in the garbage. Wants to get shit done. So yeah, that's a really fun aspect of the series that I'm enjoying, which definitely surpasses the prequels in terms of like character development. And maybe that's just due to the fact that they have you know, more time to mess with these characters. They have literally seasons and seasons and seasons to explore the depths of these characters rather than just having 3 films like 2 hours long, you know. So they can do more with these characters. But yeah, man, I'm enjoying it. If you would have told me, you know, before I started watching the Clone Wars, I had like a preconceived idea of what it was, and it's well exceeded my expectations. I was worried at first. I'll be honest. I was worried at first before I started watching the Clone Wars that it would feel like work, that it would feel like something I just needed to do because, you know, Star Wars and I have to make something Star Wars. But after watching it, I legitimately get excited to watch more, you know?
So don't give up on CW even though the next few arcs are long and not great, but when you get to the Umbara, do not split it into parts.
William Aguilar, thank you so much. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. William Aguilar, thank you so much for the channel support. Good to see you. And William Aguilar, you guys can thank for getting me to watch the Clone Wars. You're a long way off, so don't give up on Clone Wars, even though the next few arcs are long and not great. But when you get to Umbara, do not split it into parts. Okay.
Our mission is simple. Seize the grounds and the castle.
Oh, do not split. Oh, I see what you're saying. Do not split it into multiple videos. I'll have to see. It's kind of hard for me to sit down and watch all of the episodes in a single arc if there's more than 3. If there's 4, you know, I kind of like to space it out. I might have to do it in multiple parts because Umbara is a long arc, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Well, we'll see though. We'll see. I don't know, you know, time schedule and all that stuff. Plus, I kind of like doing multiple parts for my sake, because it doesn't feel like as much of a grind if I'm just sitting there typing out my thoughts and making a video, you know. I kind of like spacing things out, giving a little anticipation for myself even. But we'll see. But I appreciate you hooking me up with the modified chronological order, man, and even putting... See, before William Aguilar came around, I had no idea the structure of the Clone Wars was so kind of weird. I thought it was a linear show in itself, but a lot of the episodes and arcs kind of bounce all over the place. Like some arcs pull from season 1, pull from season 2, combine them. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, he basically told me about the chronological order, and I found that intriguing. And that's kind of the way that I want to watch the show, you know. But we'll see, William. We'll see. Shit. Oh no. Raymond, thank you as well. You're right, that was traitorous. Not traitorous. Not traitorous, man. Different teams, different strokes.
Got your back.
I appreciate that channel support, though. Do you think Finn will give himself a last name? Ethan. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I kind of like just the one-name characters like that, you know? Rey, Finn, lineage isn't all that important. They're their own people. Oh shit, I thought that was a for a second there, I thought I was on Endor, and that guy to my left, I thought he was an Ewok.
Whatever you need.
Hey Thaddeus, what's up? Everybody say, hello Thaddeus. Mr. Mod Thaddeus. Mr. English Thaddeus. You saw that baby foot? I got your text. You saw my daughter's baby foot. Pretty crazy, man. Ultrasound. We wait, what's today? Today's Wednesday? Yeah, we saw her yesterday. Fucking mind-blowing, man. Absolutely mind-blowing. The lady doing the ultrasound was trying to like get a good picture of her face, and we got a few really great pictures hanging on our fridge right now. Looks like a good foot. We zoomed in on her brain, and I was like, "Oh, that's a smart brain. Oh, she's so smart. I could already tell she's gonna be so smart. My daughter is just so smart. I've never seen a child develop this quick." Isn't that funny? All parents think their childs are geniuses. It's kind of funny. They're childs? They're kids? They're children. They're childs? It's their children, Greedo, you dummy.
The memorial has fallen at last. The resistance is engaged in delaying tactics.
My dad was a really great dad, but his grammar was shit.
We detected resistance forces guarding turret emplacements. Set explosives and destroy those batteries. Then we cross to the castle and snatch up our prey.
Here we go. Prepare to have one hell of a ride, Joe. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. It's hard to put my feelings into words. It really is. Really strange. Do you think porgs are delicious, Liam? Yeah, I would eat a porg. I would eat a porg. Why would I eat chickens? Why would I eat pigs that are actually really smart? Why would I eat pigs and beef and not porgs? I would eat a porg. I bet Luke Skywalker ate so many goddamn porgs on Octo 2. That's a funny video idea. Like the decimation of like buffalo herds and populations, or like Luke Skywalker was responsible for almost making a species extinct. That might be a kind of a funny video idea. I don't know how I would do it, but I actually kind of dig the concept of that idea. I don't know how it would be in execution. Nice, there we go. William is right. Umbara is one of those arcs you're gonna want to watch at one time if you have the time. Brett GB. Okay, okay. Maybe I'll block off. I didn't realize that it was only 4. I saw William's message earlier.
Don't forget the 1 EP in the bounty archive PMB you.
William Aguilar, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the channel support. The robot Reddit. And I'm going to read it too as soon as I make sure we can defend this turbo dead. Don't forget the 1 episode in the bounty arc I PM'd you. Will do, will do. I saw you PM'd me a lot of cell phone screenshots. I need to save all those screenshots into my Clone Wars folder.
Battlefront 2 has improved since launch.
Rough Collies. I'm gonna get to that question in a second. That's an interesting question. One that I might agree with. Raymond, you think Battlefront 2 has improved since launch? I think it's been about the same for me. I honestly haven't seen very much difference since launch, other than kind of like the pay-to-win mechanics, you know?
I kind of wish it was still 3 years between episodes with just one anthology in between. More build up that way.
Avalar. Thank you so much, man. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I didn't realize I was screaming so loud. I actually got a text from my wife saying she can't hear her show. Oops. Where was I? But Raymond, yeah, I haven't really seen too much improvement. I feel like the game is pretty much the same as it was at launch. I mean, maybe some of the lag issues are a bit better, but I've never experienced lag in my game, so I really don't know. Okay, here we go. And Avalar, how do you feel about the film schedule? I kind of wish it was still 3 years between episodes with just one anthology in between. More build-up that way. I completely agree. And I'm not complaining about getting more Star Wars. A part of the fun with Star Wars was always the anticipation, like you said, the build-up, you know? There was 3 years, not even just 3 years, 10 years, man. 1983 to 1999, all that time. 2005 to 2015, 10 years there. Like these extensive just blackout periods of Star Wars where we didn't have anything. We were thirsty for more. We didn't know if we were going to get more. And then boom, we were going to get more. And they're 3 years apart, and there's that build-up, that anticipation. What's it going to be like? Holy shit. Holy shit. It turned it into like a huge event, you know? And while I love the fact that we're getting so much new Star Wars, half of the fun is the anticipation, you know? I mean, like, half of the fun is just let your mind go wild. What is this going to be about? Where's the story going to go? It's going to... I don't know. I kind of feel you. I feel you. I'm kind of torn, because at the same time, I love the fact that we're getting so much Star Wars. It's, yeah, I think the whole divisiveness in the community and the fandom is a very vocal, loud minority, and for the most part, people are just having fun, you know. But at the same time, I kind of wish they were spaced apart a little more. Maybe after this trilogy, and the Han Solo spin-off film, they'll take a little hiatus and kind of like recoup, reevaluate, and take more time like they used to, you know. But we'll see. I don't know. And somebody asked earlier, I apologize for forgetting the name. Somebody asked if, and I can't remember exactly how the question was phrased, but somebody asked if I thought Star Wars games were in jeopardy because EA owned Star Wars, or EA has the exclusive rights to produce Star Wars games. Long story short, I would say yes. Dude, I actually made a video not too long ago. It was well before The Last Jedi. You guys would have to look up the date of this video. I honestly can't remember when it was, but the video is called "Where Are All the Star Wars Games?" And I basically broke down the amount of Star Wars games that came out like in certain 5-year chunks, and how they were so abundant. We just had so many Star Wars games, and now we barely have any. We just have Battlefront, right? And then some mobile dinky games that I have zero desire to play. It's a little strange. It's a little disheartening, because, you know, originally when I found out that EA got the exclusive rights to make Star Wars games, and I found out that Disney purchased Lucasfilm and Star Wars, I figured they would milk the ever-living shit out of the trilogy, or the saga, and make so many Star Wars games. I could not have been more wrong, and it's very surprising. It's very surprising. So yeah, overall, I am bummed with the lack of Star Wars games that we've gotten. You know. Yeah, check out that that video that I made, because I broke down the Star Wars game releases by like years and how many we got in a decade, and just how since EA acquired the franchise and Star Wars acquired Star Wars, those numbers have just disappeared. I mean, they've drastically been reduced. And I'm sure most of that is probably because Disney is a little hesitant to put out stuff. They want to keep things in line with canon, all that jazz, you know? I'm sure it's not just EA, you know? I wouldn't just blame EA for lack of Star Wars games, because Disney has to sign off on things, you know? But I don't know. We'll see where it all goes in the future. We lost. Bummer, bummer. Does the fan base negativity ever annoy you, Will Brock? No, it doesn't annoy me. When there's legitimate criticism, it does not annoy me. When there's legitimate criticism, I often agree with the legitimate criticism. When there's legitimate things to be negative about, and there's legitimate criticism with that negativity, it makes sense. When it's rational, when it's thought out. What does get annoying is people just parroting shit that they heard from somebody else, or just repeating the same lines over and over again like they came up with it, you know. The negativity gets tiring when it's unthought out and just dumb negativity. Negativity for the sake of negativity, you know what I mean?
Always.
The political arcs are coming in CW. They are super long, so please don't give up the fans. Demanded you watch all the eps, although the worst are in filler.
Oops, sorry. I had to burp. I hid my burp. The political art... William Aguilar, thank you so much for the continued channel support. Channel? Channel support. The political arts are arts? Ah, dude, I can't speak. Let me take a sip of water. I'm big dum-dum.
Well, with me, we got friends in trouble again.
The political arcs are coming in the Clone Wars. They're super long, so please don't give up. The fans demanded you watch all the eps, although the worst are in filler. Don't worry about me giving up, man. I'm going to keep going through it. I recognize that not every single episode is going to be Domino Squad, you know. I recognize that not every episode in Arc is going to be absolutely fantastic, but I see the importance of watching them. I do. And no, I don't have any plans on stopping to watch the Clone Wars until I've seen it all. You know, I'm sure me watching them and reviewing them has been way too slow for a lot of people, but, you know, I got other things going on, other videos, topical things, fun things that I want to be making, and the Clone Wars is just another bonus that I can continuously watch and make, and I'm excited to finish it, and I'm also excited to start Rebels. I know a lot of people don't like Rebels, they prefer Clone Wars, and at the moment, I prefer Clone Wars too. From what I've seen, I've only watched the first season of Rebels and like 6 arcs, I think, of Clone Wars. But so far, I prefer Clone Wars. But yeah, don't worry about me giving up, man. Don't worry about that. And I'm actually kind of excited to watch, now that you say that they're kind of political arcs, I'm kind of intrigued. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to find them boring or anything. That I'm intrigued. I want to see where it goes parallel with the prequels. Does that make sense? I'm just curious. Just curious. But thank you, William. I do appreciate all the support and the guidance. Oh, come on now. Yo, man, just got in from work. Nice, Wookie Pirate. Good to see you, man. And the UK jags are what you use to measure the size of your testicles, like egg cups. Hence the slang over here for bacon and jags. Hashtag bullshit. See, that would be, dude, that would be a hilarious book. What the world doesn't know about the English.
I really
Just make up
that.
bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't love it. However, I have one big gripe about the same. Do you think the sequels brush over that good ending in prior TJ?
Oh, one sec. Old man Spock. Let me fall back real quick.
Let's regroup.
Wait, what? Why isn't the arrow pointing in the right direction? Is that what?
Meanwhile, stormtroopers are coming to the two turrets in the center.
Old man Spock, thank you so much for the channel support and the super chat donation. I really liked The Last Jedi, didn't love it. However, I have one big gripe about the sequel trilogy. Do you think the sequels brush over that good ending in Return of the Jedi? What do you mean? You mean like they kind of... how do I put this into words? They kind of make the good ending in The Last Jedi not as meaningful? Is that what you mean? That's the way I'm interpreting the question. But no, overall, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I liked it a lot. The first time I watched it, I didn't love it, but with every subsequent viewing, I find myself falling in love with the movie. I've seen it 3 times now. I plan on seeing it a 4th once before it's out of the theaters. No, I love it more and more every time I watch it. But yeah, to say that the sequels kind of, if I'm interpreting the question correctly, kind of make the Return of the Jedi ending less important or less grand, kind of brush over the good ending, as you said. I can see that aspect. I don't really agree with it. If that was the case, you could say the same thing about like A New Hope. Doesn't Empire Strikes Back brush over and make the importance of the ending of A New Hope less important? I don't know. I haven't really thought of that. I kind of look at the end of Return of the Jedi, and you know, the sequel trilogy is a nice extension to what we already know and what we're already familiar with. So no, I don't think it's done Return of the Jedi an injustice whatsoever. I appreciate it for what it's done to the saga as a whole, if that makes sense. Something I've always found interesting, you know, the special edition change, getting rid of Yub Nub. I love Yub Nub. I would much rather have Yub Nub than the special edition change song at the end of Return of the Jedi, but the end of Return of the Jedi with the special edition song makes it a more somber ending, because, I mean, think about it this way. We watched 3 prequel films, and we kind of followed Anakin Skywalker's rise and his downfall and becoming Darth Vader. And then at the end of Return of the Jedi, we see Anakin Skywalker throw the Emperor off the big Death Star mountain and save his son. So we know more about Anakin and Darth Vader, and the change of the Yub Nub song goes from like a huge celebratory bash with Ewoks to kind of a somber song that reflects the overall saga. Does that make sense? I still prefer Yub Nub. I still prefer the epic, like, hell yeah, we just won, the Ewoks just kick some ass, over the somber tone. But I get the change when you look at it from the full saga perspective. I don't know. Kind of interesting. What's your least favorite Battlefront 2 map? Mine is Takodana. Less TV highlights. Mine too. It is. Mine is Takodana. Galactic Assault is my least favorite Battlefront 2 map. Even Takodana Strike doesn't do anything for me. I'm not a big Takodana fan in this game whatsoever. Just because, like, especially on Strike, it becomes such a stalemate, more so than the other Strike maps. It's just a complete back and forth. There's not really many flanking positions. It feels too small and claustrophobic. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Like, I'm playing on it right now, but I'm just overall not a big fan. Even Hoth. Hoth might be up there too as one of my least favorite maps in the game. I don't know. What's your favorite lightsaber? Lemon Knight. Oh, victory. My favorite lightsaber is Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi Green. Love it. We got to get some of this community together to play Star Wars The Old Republic. It's the only Star Wars game I haven't lost interest in. Luke Fredericks. I actually reinstalled The Old Republic before Christmas, and me and my buddy played it for like 6 hours one day, like while he was off for Christmas. He works a government job, so they have a lot of time off, so we played a lot of The Old Republic. And I really enjoyed it, man. I forgot how much I enjoyed that game. When I first played it, it was when it first came out, and I played it for... I played on the light side. Here we go, crate, hell yeah. I played on the light side as a gunslinger. Is that what it was? It was something. It wasn't a smuggler, right? I don't know. Was it a gunslinger? I can't remember. But now I'm playing on the dark side. I'm a Sith juggernaut. And I've actually been meaning to do the Old Republic stream sometime when I have just like a full day to kill. Because I wouldn't want to stream it like I stream Battlefront, like an hour chunks and stuff like that. I would want like a full day of the Old Republic, you know?
Soldiers of the First Order, today we exact our revenge on the despicable resistance. The staggering power of our ATM-6s will devastate their meager...
What do you think of Star Wars Only channel? Stecky? I don't know if I've ever heard of Star Wars Only or seen Star Wars Only. I'll have to check them out.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Whoa!
Luke's green lightsaber.
Valar, thank you so much for the super chat donation and the channel support, man. Ouch, that hurt. The robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too. Why do you love Luke's green lightsaber?
You and me, we got this.
It's a combination of things, man. Geez, this guy is just strafing the hell out of us. Not even firing. He's just like cutting our heads off. It's the unique sound when it fires up. I just, honestly, I think it's like the color. I think green is just my favorite color, and I love the color of it. And as a kid, you know, we watched Star Wars, and it was Luke's lightsaber, Obi-Wan's lightsaber, very similar. And then, damn it. And then Vader's red. So to see Luke's new green lightsaber, it was just so bright and unique and different, and I just always had an affinity for it, an affection for it. The idea of him constructing his own lightsaber, the sound, the color, overall I just think it's great. And I think more so the way it looks at the end of Return of the Jedi, when he's bashing on his dad, you know, he's bashing on Vader. Just that green looks so awesome in the dark atmosphere of the Death Star around the Emperor and Vader. That whole confrontation, and then just the glow of the green. It's great. So yeah, I don't know. Just always loved it as a kid, and it just, I don't know, just always stuck with me. That's my favorite lightsaber. Have you ever played D&D? What's up, Pladle? I've played it a few times, but that was back in high school. I graduated in 2004, so I probably played it in like 2002 or so. Me and my buddies actually bought it out of curiosity. We tried to play a little bit, and then we decided to go pranking. For whatever reason, I mean, it seems like something that I would love and get into if I had a group of friends that would also attempt to get into it with me. But yeah, I've played it. I see the appeal. I wish I'd love to give it another shot. Yeah. How about a D&D Star Wars type of game? What is that? Don't they have that? Or maybe not. Maybe it's not what I'm thinking of.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Hey Greedo, I'd just wanted to tell you that I really appreciate your content. Thanks for all the great work you do. Also, congrats on the Padawan.
Hey, Trojan of Narnia. Thank you so much for the kind words and the channel support, man. The robot read it. Oh, and I'm going to read it as well, Trojan. Hey, Greedo, I just wanted to tell you that I really appreciate your content. Thanks for all the great work you do. Also, congrats on the Padawan. Well, thank you so much, man. That means the world. Those kind words keeps me pushing, keeps me pushing. Whoa, did my game just lock up? No. Dude, thank you so much for that support and the kind words, and I hope you're having a good beginning of your 2018. You know, those kind words, you know, not even me. I'm not even saying this about myself, but other YouTubers, other content creators that you like, man, tell them that you appreciate what they do. And it goes a long way. It goes a long way because I had this conversation with Dash Star, you know, Dash, where you can get 1,000 really positive comments and they're so awesome, and then there's this one like negative comment, and for whatever reason, you know, maybe it's just some natural defense mechanism that we all have, but we tend to focus on the negativity rather than the influx and the majority positive comments for whatever reason. So be sure to go and tell your favorite content creators that you appreciate what they do, because it means a lot more than you might think it means, you know. But Trojan, I greatly appreciate that, and I hope you're kicking ass. Damn it.
The Force will be with you. Always.
A huge update for BF2 is coming. BFU just made a vid.
William Aguilar, thank you so much for the channel support. I'm going to have to look at that video. A huge update for Battlefront 2 is coming. Battlefront Updates just made a video. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm going to have to watch his video. Maybe look into some of the big changes coming. Big update coming. And make my own video about it tomorrow with my own thoughts. I might have to do that. Thanks for the heads up, Will.
If you could bring back 3 game modes for BF 2015, what would it be? Keep up the good work.
Hey, IronMac117, thank you so much for the channel support and the super chat donation, man. Oh shit, give me 1 sec. Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Iron Mac, if you could bring back 3 game modes from Battlefront 2015, what would it be? Keep up... oh yeah, 3 game modes. Okay, keep up the good work. Well, I will try to keep up that good work. Cargo, and cargo. No, dude, I loved cargo. I really miss it in this game. I just love the capture the flag, back and forth nature of it. Whenever I mention cargo, people are like, it's just capture the flag, it's stupid. Yeah, I liked it. Okay? Yeah, it's simple. I like simple. No, I love cargo, man. That's my #1 for sure. If I could have any of those game modes back in the game, and then probably Droid Run, and I don't know, what's another small game mode that I'm not thinking of? I guess really I don't know. It would, to tell you the truth, Mac, it would probably just be cargo is the one that I would really want back. Other than that, I would love for them to create new modes, you know? Cargo is really the only one that I'm missing, because it was just so easy and fun to jump into a game. You go back and forth, capture the flag. It was just a really fun game mode, and I hope they bring it back at some point. I know there was some like rumors or maybe leaked data mine stuff showing cargo. It would be cool to have it back. Who knows if it will, but yeah, man. That's my #1 want in this game. When in terms of game modes, cargo. For sure. Where did he go? Where did he go? Somebody's behind me. Thoughts on the newest Planet of the Apes trilogy? Figment of your imagination. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Yeah, they're really well done. I actually saw all of them in the theater, which is very surprising for me. I usually don't. I've been really slacking in the past few years with going to see movies. But I saw all of the Planet of the Apes movies in the theater, which I really enjoyed. The best, I think still the best CG that's ever been done. I mean, like, it's. I watched those movies and I'm like, they got it. They got it. This is the pinnacle. This is the apex of CG. How can it possibly get any better than this? And obviously, in 10 years, I'll watch those movies and go, oh, these look like shit. But no, I'm a big fan. Big fan. JJ, that is actually my my daughter's exact due date. You know, due dates are always wishy-washy and they always change, but April 18th, man, that'd be hilarious if she was born on April 18th. If she is, I'll let you know. I keep saying we're gonna have a 420 baby, just as a joke. I think that would be so ridiculous. The Ape X. There you go. I didn't even mean to make that pun. You made it for me. I set it up, you knock them down. Okay, Greedo in chat, I'm going now. Nearly 1:30 over here in the UK, so good night / morning. Take it easy, Zombie Slayer. Zombie Slayer. Thanks for tuning in, man. Nice. That grenade took a very long time to detonate. Weird. Who's your favorite hero / villain in the game? Goomba Stew. My favorite villain is probably Darth Maul to play as. I used to say it was Kylo Ren, but the more I play as Darth Maul, the more I absolutely love to play as Darth Maul. My favorite hero might be Yoda. He's just fun to play as. The thing is, I am not good with Yoda. I suck so bad with Yoda. For whatever reason, I can never remember his abilities, and I just find myself dying over and over and over again. But yeah, I would say Darth Maul and Yoda are probably, or Han Solo. The truth is, Yoda is fun to play as, but I find myself picking Han Solo more because that distance.
TLJ you've seen.
That distance combat. Avalar. Avalar. Oh, one sec.
Hostiles in range.
Did I just screw myself by popping up here? Shoo, yikes. Avalar, what's the silliest criticism of The Last Jedi you've seen? The silliest. I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of the criticism is silly, like people having an issue with Luke Skywalker's portrayal. I think that's more of an issue with the people watching it than the actual portrayal of Luke Skywalker. It's like an inability to let things go and let things be the way they are. You know? The criticism about Rey's parents being no one, I love it. I love the fact that Rey's parents are no one, because it takes the exclusivity out of Star Wars, out of the Force, and puts it back into the hands of everyone. Anybody can be special, you know? When Kylo Ren said, "You have no part in this, you have no part in this story," I loved that, because he was basically being like a fanboy, saying, "Who is this girl? She has no part in this story." She was basically being a Star Wars fanboy. I loved it. I loved it. I love the fact that her parents are nobody. They sold her for drinking money. So no, a lot of the criticism I find goofy. The criticism that I agree with is the criticism that has to do with the film's kind of pacing, the actual filmmaking mechanics of the movie. But overall, I enjoyed the story. I can't really think of the silliest thing. I'm trying to think of the silliest thing.
We've disabled the generator.
The Force will be with you. Always.
Last
Oh,
super
ouch.
For now, have firearm IRL.
Ian Cheaty. I said your name right, man. I said your name right. But Avalar. I can't think of the silliest, man. People have an issue with a lot of like the one-line jokes and stuff like that, and maybe the humor was a bit too much at points and kind of threw off the tone. But at the same time, you watch the original trilogy and you watch the prequel trilogy, there's a lot of goofy nonsense in those movies, and people love them. Like I mentioned earlier, people had an issue with the Chrome Dome line. What about walking carpet? What about that kind of stuff? There's a lot of that kind of stuff in Star Wars, and maybe it's because we're all older now and we kind of cringe at things that we probably would have liked if we would have saw the movie as a kid. You know, that probably has a lot to do with it. But I think people kind of ignore ththings in the films that they like when they complain about things in the films that they don't like. Oh, one sec, Iron. And Ian. Destroyed, destroyed, destroyed. Almost there. Boom! Gotcha. Hell yeah. Victory. Ian Cheaty, last of my super chats for now. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Favorite firearm IRL? I always liked firing just, well, I fired a Beretta 9mm a lot in the Navy. I was base security for 2 years. Kind of like an auxiliary security force. I'd get called up and do base security and have to do perimeter stuff and whatnot. So I would fire a Beretta 9mm, and then we would fire M16s. But favorite firearm, I don't know. I've always been like, my brother-in-law has a Glock. We used to go to the range occasionally. I don't know. I like those little simple firearms. I'm not too big on like rifles and stuff like that. I mean, they're fun. I don't really get that much of a kick out of them. But I have a Korean War era bolt action rifle. I've never fired it. And then I have a little carbine, and I haven't fired that in probably 10 years. But yeah, I appreciate that super chat, Ian, and I hope you have a good one, man. Iron Mac 117. Who is your favorite clone from the Clone Wars? Mine is Rex. See, my favorite clones in the show aren't like, most of them are probably dead. Like in the Domino Squad arc, when they're all just sacrificing for the group, when they're all I don't know. I like Rex a lot, yes. I like Cody a lot, yes. But I like kind of the no-name clones, the clones that are only in like one arc or a couple episodes, because they're often the ones that do the most interesting stuff. They're the ones that sacrifice themselves. They're the ones that you know what I mean? If that makes sense. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite clone, to tell you the truth. Just because most of the ones that I like are kind of like nobodies. They just have, you know, I can't even remember their names almost. What are their names? I'm drawing blanks. Completely drawing blanks. Alright, let's see if I can fire this bad boy. Nope. I know I've said this every single time I play this map, but I have never once seen the Resistance take down a walker. I'm sure some of you guys have, but I've played this map a lot. I have never once seen it done, which is crazy. Subscribe to HelloGreedo for more awesome streams and Star Wars videos. Recently hit 200,000 subs. Let's keep it going. Well, I appreciate that, JJ.
One of our agents just landed. Better than a dozen troops.
Boom.
6 defenses disrupted. Leader, artillery, take it out.
Wow, that buff was awesome. Whoever gave me that buff, it was like a no, your gun would not overheat. That was pretty awesome. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Damn it. I want more Unreal Tournament, you know. Oh, there you go, Ian. Dude, Unreal Tournament. I used to play the hell out of... There was one... Was it Unreal Tournament 2004? No. Is that what it was called? There was an Unreal Tournament where there were two huge, like, towers in one of the multiplayer maps. Two huge towers. I think maybe it was the original Unreal Tournament. I think it was. But two huge Unreal... towers, and then in the middle was like a floating land bridge. Just like a sniper's haven, and I don't know. That map was so much fun. Why do you wear a Stormtrooper helmet? Ah, it's fun. I started wearing a helmet when I first started the channel, or wearing a Greedo mask actually. And I don't know, just always been fun, you know? Promoting Star Wars, not promoting myself. You know, this channel's not about me, it's about, I don't know, about telling you guys to make your own cool shit. About promoting Star Wars, you know?
Always.
Any favorite tracks from the TLJ soundtrack?
Avalar, thank you so much for the continued channel support, man. Any favorite tracks from the Last Jedi soundtrack? Well, my favorite songs were songs that have already been used. You know, like Rey's theme, Kylo Ren's theme, what is the one song called? The Resistance Battle. What is it called? March of the Resistance, I think it's called, right? March of the Resistance, I believe that's what it's called. March of the Resistance overall is one of my favorite songs in the new trilogy. I absolutely love it. Can't get enough. One of my favorite music moments, not necessarily my favorite song in the movie, was when Rey was flying the Millennium Falcon on Crate through the canyons and through the red mineral walls and stuff like that, and you heard like you know what I mean? That song? Oh my god, it was so awesome. I absolutely loved it. Loved it. But nothing particular. Nothing like a single song that was my favorite. Just a culmination of all of them. Can't go wrong with John Williams, man. But Avalar, I appreciate that channel support, man. Or you're just not a big fan of your own face, Louis Blues. Or I don't have a face. How dare you? Morpheus is another one of my favorite UT maps. It doesn't ring a bell. But I used to play the original Unreal Tournament. I'm pretty sure it was the original one all the time. One of those games that got me into PC multiplayer gaming, you know. The first multiplayer game that I ever played online was probably Duke Nukem 3D. And it wasn't really online, it was actually with my neighbor. We LAN'd up. We hooked up our phone lines and played Duke Nukem 3D. Don't even know what year that was. I was early in elementary school, probably. I really don't know.
Always.
For Rey's parentage, Chewie is her dad now anyway.
Avalar, thank you so much, man. For Rey's parentage, Chewie is her dad now anyway. There you go. Stop complaining, people. If you didn't like that that Rey's parents are nobody, you just write your own fan fiction. Chewie's her dad. There you go. There you go. I don't like that Rey's parents are nobody. I want Rey's parents to be somebody. It is very important for every Star Wars character to have to be connected to every other Star Wars character. I never want to have new lineage or new exciting characters in Star Wars. I want all my Star Wars characters to be the same Star Wars characters that they were 30 years ago. Theory for Episode 9. I don't really have any theories. I mean, Kylo Ren is the supreme leader now. I think, you know, I've said this, he's a loose cannon. He's like just... he's got too much power for his own good. I'm so excited to see what he does with that power. I think he's going to make some huge strategic mistakes. Get a lot of people killed with his lack of patience, you know. But no, really, not really any theories for Episode 9. Just, I don't know, just overall excitement to see where certain things go. 10 out of 10 Forrest Gump impression. Did I do a Forrest Gump impression? The Fat Batman? Star Wars is like a box of chocolates. I want my characters to all be the same forever. That's not a good one. Star Wars is like a box of chocolates. I can't believe Rey's parents are nobody. Star Wars is like a box of chocolates. I always know what the fuck I'm gonna get. I never want anything new. What did you think of them making General Hux a joke? Bry the black guy. Yeah, when I first saw that, I wasn't much of a fan of it, man. Like, the movie kind of, the first time I saw it, at least, I've kind of gotten over it, and I've kind of, you know, after you see something, your kind of nervous factor goes down. You kind of just accept things for what they are. The beginning of the movie with Poe doing that, like, "Can you hear me now?" prank phone call thing with Hux put a very sour taste in my mouth from the very beginning. I was like, oh no. Is this what it's gonna be? Oh no. So yeah, like, that's the only part of the Hux thing that I didn't like. I liked how Hux was, once he realized that Snoke was dead, he wanted power, but he quickly realized that he had no place in this. He needed to follow orders, or he would be sliced down by his new supreme, way more powerful leader, you know?
They're attempting to capture the hangar.
So no, the only portion of Hux that I didn't like was at the very beginning. And then right after that joke went away, and Snoke, like, slammed Hux to the ground, I was on board with Hux's character. Because, you know, he's a sniveling little weasel. He kind of seems like he's in it for himself, in a way. He wants the power, but he's never going to be powerful enough to have the power. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like Hux, but he's a loser. That's a good way to put it, yeah. He's the guy that's always like, what's up, Lutz? He's the guy, Hux is like the guy that's always thinking one step ahead and never thinking in the moment. He's always, like, looking ahead for self-promotion. Yeah. And there's real guys like that in the military. Let me tell you. They call them Blue Falcons. A BF. A Blue Falcon. Which also stands for a buddy fucker. It's a guy, basically somebody that would throw you under the bus. So there you go. You learned a new terminology you can use in everyday life. Dude, you're a Blue Falcon. You're a buddy fucker. Jeez, that guy does not want to let up. There you go, Yoda. No! Would you want a pet porg or a pet crystal fox? Probably a fox, right? 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 I would eat a porg. I would cook a porg. I don't think you could eat a fox. A crystal fox. Hey, Greedo, what do you think of Rose in The Last Jedi? Grey Jedi 37-8. Rose, I think the character of Rose gets way too much flack. I like the character of Rose. I like her motivation. I like the fact that her sister just sacrificed herself. I think the character is solid. It was the events around the character that were not solid. And you can't blame the character for that. Yes, the ending was a little goofy, right? Where she saved Finn from a moment that could have been absolutely incredible. Self-sacrifice. Hello, boys. I'm back. Could have been incredible. So, no, I don't blame the character of Rose. It was the writing around the character of Rose that left a lot to be desired. Yikes.
Heads down.
Oh, damn it.
Let's do this.
Jeffrey Hitchcock. What map is this? This is Crate. So, yeah, this is my favorite Galactic Assault map, man. It starts off at the beginning, like, outside, really spacious, long-range combat, and then it moves into the hangar bay, which is kind of a more close range, not super close range, but it is a more close range, and then it moves into here, where we have to protect the power consoles, as you can see up top, and it's super close range. It's just a nice variety map. Avalar, thank you so much again for the super chat donation and the channel support. Oh, one sec. Let me make sure I don't get dead. Thoughts on the opening dogfight in The Last Jedi? I thought it was great. I thought it was absolutely great. Very Star Wars in fashion. Very World War II feeling in fashion. I thought it was perfect. And the whole bombing sequence was so tense, really well done. I thought it was a really solid way to open up the film, which something that I really appreciated. The bombing sequence was great, absolutely great. Just like just like World War II. Like the slow, heavy bombers are flying overhead. You got to get the bay doors open to drop the cargo. You know, the payload. I thought it was really well done, and very fitting of Star Wars, and no, I really loved it, man. People are complaining that, oh, bombs wouldn't. Why are bombs falling? There's no gravity in space. What? This is fucking Star Wars about space wizards. It's a movie where aircraft or spaceships are flying around as if they're in an atmosphere. They have wings. It's a movie where there's sound in space. It's a movie where everybody's walking around as if there's gravity on spaceships. Like, why are we complaining about bombs falling? That's what we're gonna be complaining about now? It's so dumb. Whoa, ouch. Did they update Battlefront? I think it's been a while since I've seen an update downloaded, unless it automatically downloaded while I had Origin opened or something like that. They explained that the bombs were magnetically propelled. Ironically, generic name. I mean, that's cool and all. Sometimes I wish they wouldn't further explain things, because people need to realize that it's Star Wars. Not everything needs to be explained by what we know in the real world of physics. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Actually, Pablo Hidalgo tweeted out something that was kind of interesting that I didn't think about. about those bombs. Realistically, there really only needs to be gravity on the bomber itself, because when they open those doors and release the bombs, those bombs would fall if there's gravity on the bomber. And those bombs would continue to go down because and they would continue to go in the direction that they were going when they came out of the gravitational field of the bomber. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but it was kind of a neat observation that Pablo Hidalgo threw out there, you know. Oh man, do you still play Battlefront 2015? No, Juan Bizzle. I actually uninstalled it. I like the week after this game came out. It would be fun, maybe not anytime soon, maybe not even this year, maybe next year. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 years after Battlefront 2 comes out. So Battlefront 2015 would be 4 years old. Maybe it would be fun to install then and see what the progress of that game, or not the progress, there's no progress of the game, but just to see what the game, if there's actually people playing it, you know. Alright guys, I gotta get going. That was a little longer, a little later than normal too, right? It's almost 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Figured I'd change it up from my normal like 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. time. And do a little later stream than normal. But this is not my the longest stream I think I've ever done was 8 or 9 hours on May the 4th. I did a non-stop 8 or 9 hour stream. That's archived. If you guys ever have 8 or 9 hours to kill. But alright guys, I gotta get going. That was 1 hour and 39 minutes and 55 seconds of an hour long live stream. Actually, not an hour. I didn't plan on any specific time frame. Alright guys, let me run down the list. Avalar, thank you for the super chat donations. Oh, Iron Mac 117, thank you for the super chat donation. Ian Chiti, thank you for the super chat donation. William Aguilar, thank you for the super chat donation. Trojan of Narnia, thank you for the super chat donation. Old Man Spock, thank you for the super chat donation. Raymond Leon, thank you for the super chat donation. Blake Blorp, the Wolfman, thank you for the super chat donation. Jorge McDonald, Mr. Lucas, thank you for the super chat donation. Tony Zotti, Starisma Tone, thank you for the super chat donation. Jared Montag, thank you for the super chat donation. Movie Critic Dude, thank you for the super chat donation. Sapody, thank you for the super chat donation. Vincent Curtis, thank you for the super chat donation. Max Harrison, thank you for the super chat donation. Boo, Chris Naday, thank you for the super chat donation. Crazy Crab, thank you for the super chat donation as well. Alright guys, I got a jet. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you make 2018 the year that you kick some fucking ass and do some stuff that you've been always wanting to do. Don't put things off. Don't procrastinate. If you want to make that podcast, if you want to write that album, if you want to paint that picture, if you want to get your degree, get that shit done. Do it to it. HelloGreedo. Out. Oh, wait. Oh, I X'd out the music. That would have been a fun exit, but I fucked that up completely. Now I have to pull up my folders, I have to find a song, and I have to click play.
You seek Yoda.
You know him?
Take it to him, I will.
Return. Return. Return.
We're on.